Today we are privileged to welcome Mr. Raja Pantham, a pioneer marketing specialist, entrepreneur, speaker, TV panelist, TEDx speaker, and accomplished author. We have a short business education spotlight today to enhance our skills and knowledge. Our today's keynote speaker invited by Mr. Srinivas, and today's keynote speaker is Mr. Raja Pantham. I kindly invite sir onto the dais.
My name is Raja Pantham, as ma'am introduced. It's so good to be here. Thank you, Sri, for inviting me. We are study buddies. From the childhood, we are friends. Thank you, the table, for giving me this opportunity. And they have told me to talk about business. I said, what will I say about business? Because everyone here is a business owner, right? So there is nothing I can talk about sales. You know how to do sales. You know how to run a business. Then I thought, how can we scale up business? That's what I really thought of and put it on the presentation. I'm not prepared for 1 hour. Please bear with me for 30 minutes maximum, including the Q&A. And very good presentation, Sagar and Vijayendra Reddy garu. Sagar, we don't just share the categories, we share our blazer colors also today. Good. Am I audible?
Yes.
Wonderful. Let me begin. The reason why I say positioning for success. I'm not talking about business, but I'm talking about positioning. Let me begin this with one question. I always start any session with a question. And what's the question? What is a product or service you're selling? You're not selling any product? What is the product you're selling? Furniture? Services? Pardon?
Recruitment material, printing
IT recruitment, okay. Printing material. So if you are selling these products and services, what other brands are selling? We are talking about business success. We are talking about scaling of business. What are other brands or the world's topmost brands are selling? Coca-Cola is not selling Coke. Have you ever seen an ad where it says, my Coke drink is good, please drink? They sell the feeling of togetherness, joy and celebration. Have you ever seen a Mountain Dew advertisement saying, my Mountain Dew is better than Sprite, please drink? They talk about adventure. They talk about celebration after a success, right? If you talk about Cadbury, kuch meetha ho jaye. Did they ever say my dairy milk has 20% milk, 80% chocolate? No. They are selling the feeling of celebration, family, togetherness. And if you talk about Apple, it sells aspiration, successful. People think the aspirational people buy Apple products. People think the successful people carry Apple mobiles or Apple devices, right?
Yes.
So, what should we do? The best companies sell emotions, not products. Try to implement, whether you're a small, medium or a big business owner, whether you are into products or services, try to sell emotions. You may ask, sir, theek hai, Coca-Cola to bada company hai, Apple is a very big company. I'm a solo entrepreneur. I have a small business. How can I connect to emotions? Right? That's a practical question. You're not asking, I'm asking questions on behalf of you. No problem. I have picked up a few businesses. Let's say Srinivas, what he's selling, he's not selling a cafe franchisee. He is selling a dream of entrepreneurship. He's selling an entrepreneurial opportunity. He's selling a pride of ownership. Instead of working someone, you can have your own franchisee for 5 lakhs, 8 lakhs, whatever figure it may be. I've taken someone else, Srilata Gowda, I don't know whether madam is here or not, selling self-confidence, not the beauty products or makeup. I feel good. When I get ready, I feel good. That's a confidence. And Sumant Verma, if you are here, joy of gifting. Not just gifts, a sense of making someone special. That's what FNP promotes. Flowers and petals, IGP. What they promote? They don't promote flower bouquets. They promote a satisfaction or sense of something special which you are giving. Asad Hussain, if he is into room, saving time and resources in hiring process. Yeah. You are not selling HR services to corporates. You are saving their time. You are saving their time and money and resources in the entire HR cycle. Am I right or wrong?
Right.
Wonderful. This is how you can connect. So, if I have to go back, what is the product you are selling? When you get a chance to pitch your product, do not directly talk about your product. Talk about the FABs. How many of you know FAB? Any marketing guys? MBA guys? Okay, no problem. If you go to any of the store, they talk about features. 70% of the salesmen in the world talk about features. 25% of the salesmen in any of the business talk about benefits. 25% talks about advantages. Only 5% people talks about benefits. What is this FAB? Let me simplify this. Let's say if Vijita Reddy madam is going to buy one scooty. Let's imagine this scenario. She's going to buy a scooty. If she goes to store 1, that sales guy is fully equipped. He's talking a lot about that, whatever new scooty or TVS or I don't know what scooters they have. They say, sir, this has 85 kmpl. It has a telescopic suspension. Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. What are the chances you think she buys from that store?
50%.
Why? Because those specifications are already there on the brochure. Those specifications are already there on the website. This guy is just mimicking. This guy is just repeating what is mentioned there. If she goes to a store number 2 and that guy says, madam, if you buy this scooter with 1 liter of petrol, you can travel 85 kilometers. This is advantage. The first guy spoke about features. The second guy spoke about advantages. And he said, because of the telephonic suspension, you don't get, it helps you even when at speed breakers, you don't feel that hardness, right? So this is the second store. If you walk into a third store, she may find a person like me who talks about benefits. The best part of any salesman in the world is that he asks questions, he or she asks questions. Madam, whom you are looking for this? Looking to buy this scooter? She says, myself. Wonderful. Where do you stay? I stay in so and so place. Let's say Banjara Hills. Where do you work? Somewhere in Jubilee Hills. Okay. It's like 7-8 kilometers. Oh, wonderful. 7 kilometers. Then this guy says, madam, the benefit of this scooter is if you fill the tank or with 1 liter of petrol, you can commute to your office for 1 week. That is the benefits of. People buy benefits, not features. And he says, madam, I think you regularly go to your office. So even if you go on a Kacha road or speed breakers, you don't get a back pain if it has telescopic suspension. You don't need to get down every time with your sari or the dress and lift up the seat because we have given a tank, what do you call, fuel tank? Outside. Fuel tank lid we have given outside. So he's talking about benefits. So when you get a chance to talk about your product, never ever talk about your product. Just talk about the benefits what they get if they use your product. Am I clear?
Yes.
Or is it like Greek and Latin?
No.
Very good. Wonderful. Now, either you connect to an emotion or you connect to benefits. Wonderful. What about the others? You figure out. I have taken 4 examples. You can figure out in your business. Now, people buy benefits and emotions. This is clear. The second thing, does your customers love your company?
Yes. Yes.
Sure?
Sure.
Okay. Do they buy from you just because they love your company?
No.
Love the product.
Okay. Whether it is product or company. Okay. Cool. Do they buy because they love your company? Then why they are loving your company? Have you ever purchased anything from any company which you hate? Have you ever gone to any sweet store which you hate and bought sweets for your family? Not in emergencies, man. If it is next to a hospital, you can't do much about it. So my point is, people don't just buy because they love your product or company. I will take you through one example. We all love Amazon?
Yes.
Right. Do we love Flipkart?
Not much.
Not much. Okay. Now imagine a scenario. We love Amazon and there you have to buy a Bluetooth headset for your phone, and which is costing 3,800 rupees. And some other website like Tata New or JioMart is costing you 2,900 or 3,200. Amazon, it is 3,800. On the all other websites, it is 3,200. Where will you buy?
Amazon.
You are the loyal customers, I must say.
Basic scenario will be.
If it happens for the second time, if it happens for the third time, what do you do? Then you will switch. You love Amazon, but because of the pricing, you are switching. Okay, I'll give you another example. You have your wife's or husband's birthday next day, your spouse's birthday next day. You want to gift her or gift him a beautiful mobile phone. A beautiful mobile phone. And on both the website, price is same. Amazon says, I will deliver after 4 days. Or JioMart or Tata News says, I will deliver within 4 hours.
Obviously, we go for GMR.
JioMart. My point here, my friends, is why people buy from Amazon? Not just because they love from Amazon. They always manage lowest prices, fastest delivery, easy returns and refunds, and amazing app experience. You agree with me?
Yes.
So do you have all these things in your business? I'm not asking you to quote lesser price here, but a competitive price just to get entry, right? Though people say, yeah, I love your company, man. Your product is amazing, madam. Your furniture is awesome. But he's not buying for his office or his residence. Reason, any of these. Either their experience is not that great or your delivery issues. Sir, abhi aap order देंगे तो मैं China से मंगा के 2 महीने के बाद दूंगी. Maybe. Would you show interest in buying from them? So, without wasting much of the time, these are the two things which I would like to talk about today. And the most important thing is, as an entrepreneur, what do you need? पैसे अंदर से बोल रहा लेकिन बाहर कैसे बोल रहा, right? Of course, we all need money, but the point here is, we need more time. The reason being, if I give you more money, can you buy time? Can you make time out of money?
No.
If I give you more time, will you earn money? Yes. So as entrepreneurs, we need money. Sorry, we need time. मेरे भी अंदर से निकल के आ गया. Okay. So how do you create a time in your business? By having 3 things. 1, people. 2, process. 3, automation. When I say people, even if you are a solo entrepreneur, you don't need to hire 10 people, 5 or 2 people, but you have people to take care of things. Let us say, what happens if I pass a referral to you? You are the one who is following up. You are the one taking, let's say you are into air conditioning business. I said, Ramesh, I need an AC. So what you will do? Sir, आपका घर किधर है? Location किधर है? Address बता दीजिए ना. आपका GST दे दो. हाँ सर, वो बंदा निकल गया. हाँ सर, आ रहा है. सर, पेमेंट कब आएगा? You need to have people, whether on part-time, full-time, hourly basis, you need to have people to do certain tasks which they can do. What they cannot do is, they cannot think like you. They cannot promote your business like you, but they can do invoicing, they can do HR, they can do all the other things in the world. Right? Agree? So you need to have people, you need to have process. When I say process, what happens when something occurs? You need to have systems and processes in place. That is a process. Even if you are on a hospital bed, someone should follow. Even if you are on a vacation, someone should be able to follow. If you do not have a process, you need to involve again. So you are wasting your time. And automation. I don't want to talk much about it. Try to automate. Do not do things manually. Try to automate. I don't want to go there onto that side. Why all these things is to you to get an opportunity to do your important job as an entrepreneur. What is the important job as an entrepreneur? Delegation. Wonderful. That you already did. You delegated the work here. Now what will you do? The number one job of any entrepreneur is to promote his business. Not to type invoices. Not to collect checks. Not to deliver products. Meet more people and promote your business. You are the brand ambassador of your own business. Because no one can explain about your business better than us. Absolutely. So, it's not the Shah Rukh Khan or Katrina Kaif. It is you, the brand ambassador for your business. Or no. Agree?
Yes.
Now, this is part 1. I am done with part 1. There is part 2, which talks about how to get maximum out of this group. First is all about business, right? Next one is, when you get time, we are talking about promoting your business. How can you promote your business in these smaller groups? Is that okay?
Yes.
Should I move on?
Yes.
Before that, if you have any questions, please throw. Anything related to business. No questions?
Can't stop. Can't pause ourselves.
Pardon?
Can't pause ourselves to hear you.
Oh, okay. I really like it. But if you still have questions, I have one more question session towards the end. I still have 4 or 5 slides. That's it. Then we can ask. We can go for questions. Okay, good. Power of networking. I want to share this because this is not on the agenda. Last minute, I thought I added this, thinking that it will help you benefit some of the members who have recently joined, or on a larger scale, you understand how to leverage any group. I'm not talking about this group, any group. Is that okay?
Yes.
Basics remains same. No matter which group, whether it is WhatsApp group, Facebook group, or a networking group, basics remains same. What are the basics? Show up. Come on, man, show up. Out of 15, 18, if 12 are shown up, they have opportunity to go through this session. You agree?
Yes.
Show up. Because if a store is always closed while going to office, if a store is closed sometimes and open sometimes, will you go and do business confidently?
No.
Will you refer that person confidently? पता नहीं रे कब बंद रहता कब खुला रहता पता नहीं वो आता जाता है कभी तेरा धंधा एग्जीक्यूट करेगा नहीं करेगा गारंटी नहीं है. You agree?
Yes.
So, the success regret and next big opportunity. The power of networking, I would like to, as I have a privilege to knowing Sri and Vijeta madam from little earlier. A small place from Kalvakurti, she moved to Hyderabad. She don't know the people, she don't know the location, she don't know how to speak, how to dress, how to talk, what to do. But because of the power of networking, she is today where she is. Congratulations, madam. So you have a member who has leveraged this power of networking. No matter, I've seen her in common networking events and celebrations in big events, even in the night, early in the morning, no matter what she has her personal commitments towards her family, she was there, and she not just there, she interacted, she got business. So the power of networking starts with being present. Being present. Some days you may meet the right person, some days you may not. But being there is the most important part. Agree?
Yes.
Now, I love this quote. This is actually originated from Africa, but people associate with Tata most of the time. If you want to walk fast, walk alone. If you want to walk far, walk together. When I say walk together, helping each other, being with them until you reach your goal. Okay? Now, the power of people, the power of networking starts with power of people. If there are 20 people in this group, do you have all their phone numbers in your contact details? Wonderful. Do you have their email IDs?
Yes.
Do you know what business they do? Have you visited their place?
No.
No problem. You can plan. The point here is introduce and know well. Introduce and know well. When I say know well, almost all the business owners are having more than one business or more than one task, are connected with more than one field. Go there and try to know them. That's what I am trying to tell you. Introduce and know well. You need to go know them well. Introduce yourself. Go to level 2. You will always be on level 1. Okay, before that, I had a tip. I would like to share one tip to both the presenters and the future presenters. When you are presenting your business, when you get an opportunity to present your business, don't talk about technical things or more about your business. If someone says, I am into gifting, right? Do you understand what gifting business is?
Yeah. Yes.
We all understand. Someone says, I am into HR recruiting. I am into solar. I am into printing. People understand. If sir stands up and says, I use an Italian machine which has a 4-layer, it prints 2020 lakh impressions in our... Who wants that? Educate your members where you need connects. Who requires your services? Educate them where. Unfortunately, due to some person, I don't want to take his name, he started that, we all are following. You kick everything to the last slide and say, this is my gift, this is my ask, you connect me there. No. Let me know, educate me where I have to connect you so that you can do business. I don't know Ray, what you do. तेरा काम है, तू printing करेगा, पैसा छापेगा, मुझे मतलब नहीं. Right? Where do you want? You need a connection in a bank. So that unke national reports, I need a connection with a CA or a CS company which prints annual reports or quarterly AGM reports. Dhanda to regular aayega. You need to educate them where you have to connect. Right? Now, coming to after meetings or events, follow up with a message or an email to continue a conversation. If a visitor is there, you always do this, attend meetings regularly. Common interests. If you like a movie, if you like sports, if you like anything. Okay, we moved on, no problem. These are the 4 important points I would like to share quickly. Never ever sell. Please do not sell to your room because the room is filled with marketing, your marketing directors, not with customers. If you look at a new guy who joined here, isko mera product kaise becho? No. Don't ever think, because if he needs it, he buys from you. That is taken for granted. Right? So, don't ever try to sell and do not compete. I'll take you through these sessions. Never sell. Do not sell to people in your group. Sell through them. Don't sell to them. Sell through them. Which means, go and try to understand his contacts. Where he is connected, where you want to get connected, and sell through them, which means they open the doors and you do the business. Make sense? Make sense?
Yes.
Thank you. Because my battery, my brain drains. If you shout loud, it goes up. Collaborate on projects. Never compete, collaborate. Let's say, being a printing guy, if I meet someone who is into printing, sir, I only know you, sir, so I'm taking your example. ये बंदा मुझे टारगेट कर रहा है. I'm giving you visibility, sir. Visibility. I'm giving you visibility. Branding. Yeah, perfect. So if you meet another printing, अच्छा तू भी printing करता है? हाँ, लोगों ने printing करना. No, don't consider them as competitors. Try to collaborate. Let's say if they are into I don't know exactly. I'm just taking a vague examples for your business. If they are into multicolored brochures, which requires high investments, they are at RTC Crossroad and they print each real estate brochure worth 1,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees, and which you are not doing, nothing wrong in collaborating. If they are doing only visiting cards, only a screen printing or a banner printing, okay, someone asks you for a banner printing also for a conference along with the books, you can get them printed from there. Try to collaborate. Figure out what you both can do. Sometimes you get a visitor and the visitor says, sir, we are here to open our franchises for a generic medicine. Let's take that example. So you collaborate with another person. You are into X business, your friend is into Y business. You both can take up that franchise business. It may get succeed or it may fail. Depends on different factors, the terms between the partners. But at least you can collaborate to start a new business, collaborate to give and take your businesses. Make sense?
Yes.
Give what you expect. The most unfortunate part is over a period of time we try to get ये सारी चीज ना get how do I get business, how do I get contacts, how do I get money, but try to give what you expect because everyone here is trying to get. So when someone needs अरे तेरे connection चाहिए क्या मैं इसके पास जा रहा हूँ साथ में चलना or put a word after your discussion. Let's say you're going there to talk about your business. After your business, just put a word. After maybe you're into domestic, residential or commercial? Residential. After someone is coming to talk about a villa furniture, after that you can say, I know a guy who provides amazing artifacts. Do you mind? Should I put a word to him? Will they say no? You're opening a door for your friend. Whether they do business or not, it's not your job. Because there are n number of things matters. Price, product, all those things matters. So try to give what you expect. Maybe your time, maybe your knowledge. Try to share your knowledge. Someone says, Yashoda Hospital, how to get an admission in so college. If you know, Try to connect or at least share the knowledge, ideas, or your connections. This is my favorite. If you are here to run your existing business, you are in a wrong place. I'm serious about it. I've seen people. If you are here to run your business, because even if you don't join this business, before joining this group, you're doing business. After this group, if you leave, you're still doing the business. What is the difference this group can bring into you? Think big. Do not scale up. Think 10 times. How can I think big? If you are supplying to Soho, small office, home office, think of supplying to SMB, small and medium businesses. If you are into a business which cater to SMB, small and medium businesses, think of corporates and large companies. And then you can ask for contacts. Think big. Most of the people fail because they join groups to survive their business. Eventually you will leave the group, cursing the group. Kuch nahi hota re, danda time pass hai after 1 year. Right? So think big. This is my favorite. So finally, acknowledge people. If he has done a great job, acknowledge. He has got an order, acknowledge. He is wearing a good suit. Wow, your suit is so bright. There are two ways to looking at it. Arey, hum sab black pehna, tum pink kyun pehna? Criticism. And say, this is so shiny, you look so different. Nothing wrong in acknowledging. Share. Whether your time, knowledge, awareness, contacts, whatever it is, try to share. Dedicate time. When I say dedicate time, if you're talking to someone, talk to them. If you're going to meet someone, go and meet them completely. Don't look at your phone. And be patient. It takes time. All the great things in the world takes time.
Patience.
Right? Yeah, of course. Be patient. You need to wait till that happens. By putting your efforts. Agreed?
Yes.
Make sense? I don't want to talk more because you guys know. Again. Now I'm done, sir. I stopped, so you can feel free to ask. Any questions related to the topic which we discussed or anything in general related to business? If you have, I am open for questions for a couple of minutes.
Basically, we'll have some standards to be maintained actually. It all depends upon the category of the business which you choose.
Agreed.
So it's like any standard rules will be applicable for every business.
Even in the same business. Okay, I'll take one example. We have a company called Builder Edge. I'm just giving you an example. Builder Edge sells apartments and villas. Builder Edge is a marketing company which signs up an exclusive agreement and sells apartments and villas. Do the same standards or same principle applicable there for apartment and villa? Apartment, someone is buying within 1 crore or 1 crore. A villa is someone who is buying far away from the city and investing 3 crores, 4 crores. The same rules don't apply. Even if I am selling an apartment in one in Banjara Hills, one in Madhapur, one in Kukatpalli, it differs. Even if I am selling the same apartment, I have 3 apartments in the same location. One is not yet started pre-launch, right? The investor community comes and put in money so that they can take money once that is completed. When there is an under construction, some people will come and they want to modify their kitchens, etc. They buy. And when is a ready to occupy, the first time home buyer who's recently got married, who's blessed with a kid, so it is unique. You need to figure out, there are no common strategies or principles in any company. It is up to their individual, their history, the way they do their business. But the point is, people set up these values. I've seen most of them not follow. Stick to them. If you say, we provide quality catering, stick to it. No matter whether you are getting profit or loss. Profit or loss, you should have discussed before taking up the order. That's it. That has nothing to do with your food. Right? So, it is not the same. So, any other questions?
How to scale up a business?
Madam, you joined late. You missed that. I'm sorry.
You went to slide also.
I've given you visibility. Madam, I gave you visibility. You know me, I don't know you. But in the second slide, I gave visibility to Srilata Gaudgar. Now, scaling up is a process, man. Sorry. Scaling up is a process. When you have to scale up, you need to have more time, right? More money, more time. If I give you money, can you earn time? If I give you money, can you buy time? If I give you time, can you make money? That's what I told them. These are the 3 steps. Already answered your question. 3 steps to scalability. So you need to have people, you need to have process, and when there is a scalability, don't think in terms of money, in terms of number of clients. In terms of number of clients. The more clients you have, the more money you get. If you are fully have under pressure about making more money, you start increasing the prices, you start pushing more services to the same client. I'll give you one example. You and me are both into one same service, ma'am. Let us assume we opened, let's say, I opened one, let's say, a salon. Let's take a salon example. I opened one salon or 2 salons. You opened 200 salons. Who will get more money, ma'am? You. She.
Profit, yeah. Profit.
No, I'm not talking about
Spending
those
also
profit
more.
laws and other things. Or else, I'll say, I know 100 people. I have a business, same business as yours. You know 1,000 people. Who will earn more? Who will get more business? That is the first reason we joined this group. To know more people. And those people connect you to other people. The other people connect you to other people. That's how it is for a small, medium business. If you are a big business, go to venture capitalists or angel investors, or if your husband is having money, if your father is having money, you can invest that money to start scaling up. There are 2 to 3 ways. You pump in money and open 100 stores, or you grow one after another by building rapport with your customers. You never know, one of your customers would like to start similar business. Because you have never asked them, or because you have not maintained a rapport with them, they started their own somewhere else. So these things you need to identify, figure out, map. Any other question? One more question?
The first slide I just liked a lot because that is what happened to me.
Okay.
So I never know it's the strategy, but that's how I just do. But I have listened that what I do is there are multiple aspects, multiple emotions. As I said, the relationship is one emotion, health is one emotion, achievement is one emotion. So what I do, my process helps in all the emotions. So
this is one thing.
yeah. So
Never use generic terms. Figure out. Let us say, if I have to sell water, I again give you this example. If I have to sell water, who will drink water? But will I be able to sell water to everyone? Will I be able to sell water to everyone? No. You need to figure out. If I'm selling that 10 rupee Bisleri water bottle, I need to figure out hotels where the conference happens. I need to find out restaurants where they give water. I need to figure out, go to airports, airline companies. So this is where you need to prioritize. Rest will follow. What was the other question you asked? We have Kangen water guy. I'm sorry. You're on table. I was looking for that. So you also sell water, right?
Yes.
Does everyone buy your water? Your water, your machine.
Yeah, not everyone, but few
There are people. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need to figure out who
buys it,
buys the
and
water.
who requires it, and who needs it.
Actually, you are selling a better water than the bottled water.
Yes.
But 100 people purchases a bottled water. One guy purchases your Kangen machine. You're not in the business of selling water. You're in the business of health and wellness. Emotion. Right? So, you need to figure out your TG. You can take help of Sagar. Sagar will help you how to drill down your target audience. Right? You need to figure out target audience, which means I will simplify further this. Who can give you more money? Out of all the emotions, which emotion can give you money? Which emotion can people connect easily? You start from there. Work on those 3. Then you can. Okay, I will give you one more example. A friend of mine is coming today. I have to take him out for lunch, and he loves biryani. Which hotel do you recommend? Which restaurant do you recommend? Whatever, right?
Which are
Mughal House.
Let's freeze on some restaurant.
Hyderabad House.
Hyderabad House. This is fine. If I take my friend to Hyderabad House to have a biryani, imagine my bill is around 3,000 rupees or 2,500 rupees. Do you think we only had biryani?
No.
We may have starters. We may have roti. We may had
Soup.
dessert, soup, kebabs, right? So you should be known for one thing. Once you are known for that particular thing, people obviously you can sell all the other products in the world. Make sense? Thank you so much. Lovely energy. So it is a smaller group. This sounds like not a smaller group. Thank you so much for having me. All the best.
The last question. Have you written any book?
I have 2 books. One book has come out of my experience, which is Say Nothing, Say Nothing, which is like I struggled a lot to say no to people. Out of that experience, I've written that, given a 3D formula there. So it is a bestseller on Amazon. And the other one is Social Media is Your Servant, Use It 24/7, which is a book, interesting caption. Don't become a servant to social media, make social media is your servant to grow your business. And I've given all the practical examples for every single business, small, medium, large, service industry, B2B, B2C, all those examples. Both the books are available. Thank you so much.